21st century academia, many, if not all scholars, keep information online, whether they are participating in online communities and social networking sites or utilizing cloud storage. We as a society now store huge amounts of data and information on computers, networks, and in the cloud, sometimes without being conscious of it. For example, websites and search engines may track your behavior and preferences, customizing the ads and sites that you see. As an emerging scholar, consider 3 key questions when thinking about digital privacy and data storage. First, what will a website or company do with your information? Second, what information are you comfortable making public? And third, where is your data being stored? Let's examine how companies handle personal information of their consumers. Many companies collect data about their users, including commonly used sites such as Google, Facebook, or Twitter. All sites that require you to create an account or that collect personal data should have a policy available on how that data will be stored and used. These documents are commonly referred to as privacy policies or terms of service. They outline what services are provided and what they will do or not do with your personal information, as well as the information that you post publicly on their site. When you post something on a site, be it Facebook, a blog, or an academic networking site like ResearchGate or Impact Story, ask yourself, am I comfortable with this being public knowledge? If you are not comfortable with information being public, think twice before posting it. Networking sites will have privacy settings that you can customize, controlling how people access your information. However, if the privacy policies change for the site, your settings may also be altered. In addition, information on the internet is constantly archived. If you take part in social media platforms or networking sites, it is advisable to check your privacy settings on a regular basis to ensure that only information you wish to share is publicly available. When conducting research, you should also think about where your data is stored. If something is in the cloud, it is still stored on a physical server somewhere in the world. Data on cloud servers is subject to the laws of the country in which they reside. For example, if you use Dropbox, your data will be stored on servers in the United States, which means that it may be subject to United States law. Thinking about where data is stored is particularly important if you are conducting research that involves humans, as some ethics boards prefer data to reside on Canadian servers. When it comes to data storage, here is another tip. Make sure you back up your data. Research is valuable and represents many hours of work. Keep a copy on your local computer and another copy on an external hard drive or cloud storage. As a graduate student, it is essential that you are always mindful of the information you use as well as where you store your data in order to successfully manage your online presence.